Show me where Islam has peacefully coexisted ever in history, and I'll rest my case. So it's going to be no different.
Tommy Robinson sparks trouble in assembly. Sadiq Khan left speechless. You're not going to believe what just unfolded inside the assembly. A heated clash, a dramatic exchange, and a moment nobody expected. London Mayor Sadiq Khan caught completely off guard, left without words. Yes, Tommy Robinson, the controversial activist, once again managed to throw the entire chamber into chaos. And while critics call it nothing more than political theater, supporters are hailing it as a moment of raw truth finally spoken out loud. But here's the bigger question. What actually happened in that room, and why are people saying this could change the way City Hall operates? Let's break it down. The assembly was supposed to be business as usual, debates, questions, and policy discussions. But that calm didn't last long. When Tommy Robinson stood up to speak, he didn't waste any time going straight for the jugular. He called out policies on crime, policing, and community safety policies he claims have failed Londoners. And while many in the room expected a typical exchange of words, what happened next stunned even seasoned politicians. Robinson pressed Khan with a pointed question, a question so sharp, so direct, that for a moment the mayor didn't answer. Silence. Awkward, uncomfortable silence. Some assembly members exchanged glances, others leaned back in disbelief. Cameras rolled, journalists scribbled notes, and within seconds, the clip began spreading online like wildfire. And just like that, Sadiq Khan was trending, not for a policy win, not for a bold announcement, but because of a pause. Because of silence. Now, you might ask, why does one pause matter? Politicians dodge questions all the time, right? But here's the thing, perception is everything. To his critics, that silence looked like weakness. It looked like being cornered. To his supporters, though, it was just a human moment, a brief pause before answering a difficult question. Still, in today's fast-moving world of viral clips and social media storms, a few seconds can define an entire news cycle. Reactions came in fast. One senior conservative councillor told a local paper, "This is exactly why the mayor is losing credibility. If he can't respond under pressure, how can he claim to lead this city?" On the other side, Labour allies rushed to Khan's defense. One insider reportedly said, "The mayor isn't in the business of performing circus tricks for headlines. He's focused on policy, not cheap stunts." Meanwhile, social media lit up. One tweet read, "Finally, someone asked the question we've all been waiting for, and look what happened." Another shot back, "Robinson thrives on disruption." This was never about answers, it was about creating drama. And perhaps the most telling comment came from an ordinary Londoner, "I don't even like Robinson, but seeing Khan frozen like that, it made me wonder if he's really listening to us at all." Make no mistake, this isn't just about a single assembly meeting. This is about the narrative. Robinson knows how to create moments that stick. He doesn't have the backing of a major party, but what he does have is a knack for generating viral headlines. And in modern politics, that sometimes counts for more than official titles. For Khan, the challenge is different. As a sitting mayor, every silence, every stumble, every awkward pause becomes ammunition for critics. The stakes are higher, and the room for error is slim. This clash also raises a bigger issue: how divided London has become over questions of identity, safety, and leadership. For some, Robinson represents a voice calling out what they see as failures in policing and governance. For others, he represents a dangerous brand of populism, loud, divisive, and reckless. And Sadiq Khan? He remains caught in the middle, balancing policy decisions with the growing demand to show strength, decisiveness, and control under pressure. In the hours following the clash, Khan eventually answered the question, but by then, the damage had been done. The moment of silence was the story, not the policy explanation that followed. Clips of Robinson's challenge racked up hundreds of thousands of views. Comment sections flooded with arguments. News outlets replayed the footage on a loop. And suddenly, the assembly wasn't just about local governance anymore, it had become a stage for political theater. So, what happens next? Will this moment fade away as just another viral clip in London's messy political landscape? Or will it plant seeds of doubt about Khan's ability to handle tough challenges head-on? One thing is clear: Robinson knows how to stir the pot, and Khan knows he's under constant scrutiny. But the real question is this: if a few seconds of silence can shake the political conversation this much, What happens when the next confrontation comes and the cameras are rolling again? Because in politics, silence isn't just the absence of words. Sometimes, it's the loudest message of all.